My goodness, it is hot today. Hi, welcome to the Q&A. Leo Kolesnikovas, I've butchered that. What are the chances of scoring a couple of epic overhead barreling days during a trip in February? Pretty unlikely. That's not to say it won't happen, but the waves this time of year are usually a lot smaller. You're not going to get like the wild, clean overhead barreling days that you so dream of. You're better coming in peak season, so like April to August. Rulebo, can a couple live there a month for $4,000 total? You mean $4,000 US? You probably could, not with driftwood. But there are other budget option camps available in the surrounding area for sure. If you book a cheap camp, you might end up paying extra for boats, for Wi-Fi, for transfers. It can look cheap before you book it, and then by the time the trip's all done, then you've actually ended up spending more. Rulebo, again, what months are the best for beginner to intermediate surfers? Beginners? No, it's not suitable for learning how to surf. As long as you can duck dive and catch waves on your own on a shortboard, then you'll have a good time here. Just get yourself out of that beginner bracket, learn how to duck dive, learn how to catch your own green waves, and once you're ready, come out to the Menta and you have a much better time. For intermediate surfers, you'll enjoy it all year round. Even if the waves are big and pumping, there's some more mellow spots that'll be less crowded because everyone's going to be at the main breaks. If you're lower intermediate, then you want to come in shoulder season and you'll get much more manageable conditions. But if you're intermediate and you want to push your surfing a lot, then come in peak season and you will see some of the best waves you've ever seen in your life. Whoops. Are there water planes to come instead of a boat ride? I hate long boat rides. Sorry, Sandy 11. It's boat or nothing. There's no other way out here. You have to take the boat. There's no water planes. This isn't the Maldives. It's not really a tourist or a holiday destination. It's purely a surf destination. Fast ferry is a good option. It's not that long. It's only about 5 hours. If you go on a Thursday, it's like 3 or 4. Zach, attack. What's the cheapest option for a regular Joe / third world hustler to get in on the beauty that is the Ments? Kind of answered this before with the $4,000 question. There's not really a cheap option. There are cheaper camps for sure, but you're probably going to be spending more than you would on a surf trip anywhere else in Indonesia. Most of the people out here are regular Joes. You just got to save up a bit of money and make the time to do the trip. Simon Bogdanov, Surf Coast. Size and conditions of waves, end of January and early February, typically. Cheers. Cheers indeed, Simon. Right now, the conditions are 1 to 2 foot. eBay is cross offshore, however, that means Burger World, Bang Bang, Good Times, Nipusi, they're all going to be offshore. It's such a wave-rich area where we are. You're always going to find something relatively clean. There's more than enough spots working to spread out the crowd. Even when it's bad, it's good. The majority of waves this time of year are right, but we still score some lefts. Jack Ryan photography. Any job opportunities? Isn't Jack Ryan like a CIA guy or something?
Jack Ryan, CIA?
At the moment, we don't have any openings. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're a photographer, so hey, don't steal my job. Jose Mirasol, can I apply as a surf photographer? No way, Jose. Salt Diaries, any waves in December? Yes, there are waves all year. Doesn't matter what time of year, what the weather's doing, whether it's rainy season or peak season, dry season, there's always waves. Japan Hero 09. Can bodyboarders go too, and is the wave good for it? Yes, you can. Last year we actually had Jacob Romero, bodyboarder on the World Tour. He came and stayed with us with some friends, Wade and Cole. They're all incredible bodyboarders. We have a couple of really good slabs on this island that work on almost any swell. I'm not going to name them, you have to come and find out. Danny Meyer. How to travel to Mentawai on a budget. Or is this a mission impossible, as it seems to be? It's definitely a mission, but it's not a mission impossible. The cheapest way to get here is from within Indonesia. Say you're in Bali, it's going to cost around 200 euros. You're not going to find it any cheaper than that. We actually have a full video on our channel. Watch that on a full rundown of how to get to the Mentawais. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in the next Q&A, then comment, go on Instagram, DM. If you want to write a little handwritten letter and send it in, then if it arrives, then I'll answer that question too. See ya.